doing it? Let's see. Okay, guys. I don't know if I'm out here or not. I'm trying to adjust everything. Wait a minute. Hey, guys. Can you hear me? I am literally doing this for the very first time. Okay, time now to act. I'm showing a hands up. Yes. So that means you can hear me? Yes. No. Maybe. Let's see. Hey guys, this is Dee Dee. This is my first live. I'm excited to be here, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for us to talk about journaling. So I'm going to give it a few seconds just to make sure I am being heard before I start talking. Just let me know. Let me know. I think I just see just the one person out there, and I'm happy just to have the one. I'm excited just to have the one person. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk about journaling. So I thought that would be a great opportunity just to kick off, talk about journaling. And that's just basically where you're writing down your feelings, your emotions. And I'm gonna show you guys what I use for journaling. You don't have to use anything expensive. You can use like these composition books. You can use that. I have little journal books that I keep on my end table that I just write notes and my thoughts down in. I have this as a journal. I have this one. As you can see, I got, yeah, all kind of stuff in here. This is the newest one my girlfriend gave me. Um, yeah, and I've already been putting some good stuff in there. Uh, this is another one of my journals that I use. So again, just putting my thoughts, just getting my thoughts all in there. Just, yeah. This is like my favorite journal right here. This is my favorite journal. This is like my go-to. This is where all the good is. All the goodies. It's right up in here. Yeah, so. And the latest one, I actually ordered this and it came on Sunday. Daphne, I can't pronounce Daphne's last name, but I took a class from her the beginning of last year. Um, she's the one who helped me get started doing my children's books. And I took her course and she just came out with this new prayer journal. I haven't gone through it yet, but there's a lot of different exercises in here. And it is 52 weeks of faith. 52 weeks of faith. So I just thought that was just really interesting. And I love how she has it broken down with, she gives you a scripture every day. Like she has here Proverbs 17:22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. We know that is so true. And then you just write in your highlights, heart reflections on health, lifted health requests, um, teach me about my health and well-being, guide me, and you just put down your thoughts. Hi on the other side of 50. Hey, this is my first live. This is my first live. So I was just showing the different journals. This is the brand new journal that I just ordered that came in Sunday. And I haven't used it yet, but it is so nice. And like I was saying, I took Daphne's class last year. She the one who gave me like a template for how to get started with my children's books. So I took her course, and she is like dynamite. She is dynamite. So I was excited to support her and to purchase this book that again is out on Amazon. And yeah, it's a guided prayer journal for women. She has on the back, life's journey is filled with twists and turns, and this prayer journal is your companion through it all, with dedicated sections on gratitude, forgiveness, family, finance, trust, and more. It provides a sacred space for reflection, prayer, and spiritual growth. Are you seeking clarity, purpose, or a deeper connection with the divine? This prayer journal offers gentle guidance to help you explore meaningful spiritual themes and draw closer to God. Whether for personal use or as a heartfelt gift for a loved one, this journal invites you to embark on a transformation journey of faith and inspiration. Begin your path to spiritual renewal today. I just think that is just so nice. So nice. So yeah, and I was just going over some of the journals that I have now, that I use. This is like my main one. So, on the other side of 50, do you journal? Do you journal at all? If so, how long? Thank you. Saying you're proud of me. I'm so Hey, you know what? I did a video the other day talking about, coming out of your comfort zone and it'll feel awkward. Hey, I got to walk in what I'm telling you guys to do. I got to do it myself. So, this is me stepping out of my comfort zone, getting on live, and hey, just doing it. Just doing it. So, yeah. So you've been journaling forever. Good, good. What about you, time now to I? Are you big on journaling? It's just really something for me just to express myself. I talked about in some of my other videos that I am a recovering people pleaser. So I always, would always try to please people, and I don't like to be too confrontational. So I would use my journal just to put my thoughts down. And sometimes I would read that stuff and I'm like, oh, I better tear this up because if the FBI ever sees this, they're going to be like, wait a minute now. But yeah, it's just a really great outlet just to express yourself, or if you're feeling like you've had a rough day, you can just put that all on paper. Even if you've had a great day, this is where I put all my goals, my aspirations. I even put pictures in here, just to kind of keep me on point. Like this is one of the things I have out here. Own it. I'm courageous, not careless. It's your time to follow your intuition. Be thankful and blessed. So sometimes I just need to see those words and just remind myself that it's all good. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So I thought today would be a good day to start. We could start journaling together and we could talk about gratitude. I believe that was one of the things I wrote down, that the first journaling session was going to be about gratitude. Yeah, that is what I have. Gratitude. Um, I also noted that there's different types of journaling. Let me read here. Let me see. I have Journal Forever. Are you going to place that information in your description? Yes, I can. Are you going to place the information for the journal that I have in the description? I definitely will, because this is a nice journal. I mean, it is thick. Yeah, this is like really nice. And I really want to support her. She's like a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. But yeah, and it's out on Amazon. It's out on Amazon, and I want to say it was like $9.99. And I mean, for that price, what she did, that is like remarkable. Yeah, so I would definitely put that information out there so you can see it. Yeah, yeah. And you look at all this information. Well, you can all this room you can write. This is a really thick journal, and like I said, it is 52 weeks. 52 weeks of journaling. You just cannot beat that. You just cannot beat that at all. So yeah. So definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Um I wanted to go back and talk about gratitude. Okay, well, there's different types of journaling. So they have like reflective journaling, writing about your day, emotions or experiences to process and reflect on them. It's a great way to gain insight for your thoughts and behavior. And then gratitude journaling, listing things you're thankful for, which is why I thought we would start tonight, just doing that. We all can think about gratitude, something that we're thankful for. And then another one is goal oriented journaling, writing about your short or long term goals and tracking your progress over time. And another one is creative journaling, expressing creativity through stories, poetry, sketches, or other avenues like that. Bullet journaling, a method that combines organization and journaling, often used for planning and productivity. And then they have health journaling, of course, tracking physical or mental health, which is really good for someone who's trying to lose a couple of pounds or maintain, keeping up with what you're eating, how often you're walking, if you're hydrating, that type of thing. Prayer or faith journaling, writing prayers, scriptures, reflections, and I do a lot of that in my journals now. I write down scriptures, what I pray about. Even if God even give me a word, I write that down so I can come back and reflect upon it, because you never know when He's gonna speak. That's why we got to always be listening. Always be listening. Free writing. I never heard of this one. Free writing, letting your thoughts flow. Oh, okay, it makes sense. Letting your thoughts flow freely without worrying about structure or grammar, which can help uncover hidden ideas and feelings. So yeah. So yeah. So journaling is just really good for the soul. Good for the soul. So if you had one thing, well, let's just say three things, like for gratitude journaling tonight, what will be something you will write about for your gratitude journaling? The first thing I can think of is I'm just really grateful and thankful for family. Um, my family has reduced over the years. It's just me and my brother now, and I had other siblings, but again, it's just he and I. And I'm just grateful for him, grateful for my husband, kids, just having that, even though it might be a small family, but I'm just grateful to be attached to have people that I can lean on, and they can lean on me. So that's one of the things I am really grateful for, my family. So, what about you on the other side of 50? What is one of your great gratitude things that come to mind? What do you think? Gratitude that comes to mind for you? Family. Yeah. People just don't know family is just so important. And sometimes we can let the small stuff you know, kind of pinch our nerves at times, but when they are gone, they are gone. You know, I think back on, missing my mom and my grandmother, you know, it's real. The struggle can be really hard. It can be really hard. So yeah, you say you're loving spending time with your husband and your grandkids. We had grandkids over last week running all through the house. So yeah, it's a joy to see them. It's a joy to see them and play with them and send them on their way. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing because some people don't have anyone that they can just reach out to and be with and that type of thing. So it's just really a blessing just being, grateful, just grateful. Um, Grateful to have, being able to have a body, a working body, that I can move my hands and walk and breathe. And sometimes we can take stuff for granted when it comes to our bodies. Um, um, my niece, her uncle, he he had his own business and everything, and went to the they found he fell out. He fell out, and he's in a wheelchair. He's wheelchair bound. He has not spoken or anything, and they're still trying to figure out everything. What happened, and it's just like it could just leave in the blink of an eye. It's just your body would just give out on you. You just never know. You just never know. You said for sure I miss my parents, grandparents on both sides. People do. People take it for granted. Yeah. So he just out of the blue, it just happened to him, and then we buried his brother last Monday, which is my niece's father. So life is one moment they're here, then the next moment, gone. So that's why we have to be so grateful and thankful for every day that we have with loved ones. So that's definitely on my gratitude list. Definitely on my gratitude list. Very thankful, to have a job. And sometimes, work can be a lot, but being able to work, use my mind, be creative, be able to, bring in money, be able to, be able to do some of the things that I enjoy doing. I wouldn't be able to do that without a job, so yeah. And definitely the gratitude that I feel for my relationship with God. Definitely. Um, as I get older, it's like the wisdom really kicks in. You're like, you just don't realize how fortunate, you are. And that relationship with Christ, knowing that regardless of what you go through, He is always there no matter what. And that's another thing. I am just really grateful for my relationship, you know, with the Almighty. And that's just something that I I'm just excited for. I'm just excited for my walk with Christ. I've really grown in that area. Took that for granted as well. Took that for granted as well. So thank God for wisdom finally kicking in. Wisdom is finally kicking in. But yeah, the journaling is something that I really enjoy. Yeah, you say your relationship with God is a priority. I'm getting better as I get older. Absolutely, absolutely. It's like, you look back now, you say, wow, if it wasn't for God, there is no way I would be here. There is no way I would be in my right mind. Um, when you kind of look, I know with me, I look back on some of the places me and my girlfriends we used to just be out, just being girls, just being silly and crazy, but not knowing we was in a world where people would just could take advantage of us or just do anything to us, but we were just out there just having fun, going here and there, dancing and but out in the street at nighttime, not really understanding. And when you look at it now, some girls don't make it home. They don't make it home. And I'm like, God, thank you for the covering. Thank you for the covering. Yeah. You said my relationship with God is a priority. It's getting better as I get older. I learned not to sweat the small stuff. Huh. You got that right. Not to sweat the small stuff. It's not that serious. And you know what? Me and my girlfriend was talking. We bring this up a lot of times. You learn how to pick your battles, and everything doesn't deserve a response. Everything does not, deserve a response. And even when you're right, because there's been times when I know that I have been right, but I just won't say anything. I'm like, it's not worth it. You have to get to a point where you learn how to protect your peace. That's what I call it. Protect your peace. Yeah. Um If people want to believe that they're right, just let them have it. Just and I have really learned how to control this tongue. Controlling the tongue, that little thing can get us in so much trouble. So much trouble, always wanting to have the last word, have the last word. Sometimes you just have to button up. It's okay. It's okay. Just button up. Just button up. But you know what? That's called maturity. It's called growth. When you learn that you can be disciplined, because that's one of the discipline is that one of the gifts of the spirit, having that discipline, being able to self-discipline, learning how to control yourself. Because when you're just quick to always want to jump at somebody, or what the younger people call it, like a clap back or whatever, you're really showing that you haven't grown. No. Mm-mm. Tone and facial expression. I remember my mom used to say, fix your face, fix your face. She used to tell us to do something, and she'll like, you better fix your face. That's correct. Tone and facial expressions. Because a lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you say it. You can disrespect somebody with your tone. So that's another one right there. So yeah, so we have learned a lot, haven't we? You say on the other side of 50. That's right. On the other side of 50. Oh, in 2 more years, I'm gonna be saying on the other side of 60. Gosh, where have the time gone? Where have the time gone? Yeah, as you get older, you just start saying to yourself, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. And I have learned as I've gotten older, I've learned to be comfortable with just being with me. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Learning how to be with me, and yeah, it's a good feeling too. It is a great feeling. Thank you. Yeah, so hey, and I think my mom too, because I was, coming up, she was really strict. But now you look back on it, your parents were just protecting you, keeping you from out there just going to and fro, doing everything you wanted to do. Now, once I got out of her house, yeah, I ran the street like crazy, okay? But in her house, that you just couldn't do that. You couldn't come in and out of my mom's house and that kind of thing. It just wasn't allowed. It was not allowed. There were standards. There were standards, and yeah, and I thank God for it now. I thank God for it now. So and a lot of those things I write in my journal. I write in my journal. I talk about, growing up and not understanding, she got us up early on Saturdays, and she was like, you're gonna know how to clean, you're gonna know how to do this, that, and that. And hey, it's we turned out okay, didn't we? We're okay. She's like, nope, these kids do not understand that, because they want us to approve everything they do. And to be honest, parents these days, they do, because they want to be friends. They want to be friends. And we're seeing what happens when you want to be friends with your kids. Not saying you have to be enemies with your kids. You definitely don't want to be an enemy, but you want to have some structure. You want to have some standards. You have to still understand mom, child, mom, child, father, child, father, child. Yeah. So we turned out just fine. Do you plan on getting on doing a live? Do you think you're going to do that? Do you think you're open to doing that? Boundaries and structures. Definitely. Boundaries and structures. Yeah. So, I went on and I scheduled out 3 lives. So this is the first, and I have 2 more listed that I'm going to get on. And the next topic is going to be another journaling topic. So I was like, I was going to pick something easy and familiar, that I'm accustomed to doing. So here I am. So you ought to do it. So you ought to get out there. You You said I want to do it. I tried and it did work. Okay. Yeah. And oh, hi Danielle. Excellent live time. Oh, y'all making me feel so good. Y'all showing up. Danielle, I was just showing earlier that I have this new prayer journal that I purchased from Amazon from this young lady, Daphne Tamungo. I don't want to mess up her last name, but I met her last January. She was teaching this class for those who wanted to learn how to start their books on Amazon. And she did this class. I mean, she was just fabulous, just a sweetheart. But yeah, I decided I wanted to support her, and this is her journal. And I'm gonna put the information in the description field once the live is over. So just finding my way with this my first live and all that good stuff. So yeah. So on the other side of 50, you said you've done a live before, so you're gonna do another one. And Danielle, I joined your live. I came in at the very end of your live, Danielle. You were doing a prayer live. I want to say it was earlier this week. I believe you were doing one earlier it was early in the morning because I think I came in around 4:45. So you must have started like at 4:30 a.m. No, I tried, but I did. Oh, you said it did not work. Okay. Yeah, it was 4:30. Okay, it was, yeah, because I was like and I came in under my children's book channel. So yeah. And I was like, oh, Danielle's out here praying. I'm like, okay, right on time. And I caught the end of the prayer. It was amazing. We need a prayer before I need a prayer before I go to work, before I log in. So yeah. So is that something you're going to continue to do? You're going to continue to do lives every week? Yeah. So I'm excited. Yeah, you say yes, ma'am. Yeah, so I'm excited. Like I was saying, I have two more lives scheduled. So I'm just gonna keep at it. And just I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and feeling the awkwardness, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You should do it early. Go out there and set up your schedule. If you want to do it early, get out there. You'll be shocked at the people that will join you. And you can go ahead and put the notification out there so people can see that you're gonna start it early in the mornings. So that would just be perfect. That would be perfect. We all gotta support each other. So hey, when I see you're gonna be out there, I'm gonna be right there tapping right on in. We got this. We can do this. We can definitely do this. We're going to just keep showing up. Um, do you all go live from your phone? No, I'm actually on my laptop. Danielle, do you go live from your phone? I don't do any of that stuff from my phone. The only thing I do from my phone is when I do the walking videos. Like if I'm outside walking, I'll use my phone. She said she used both. Okay. So you do your live from the okay. Yeah, I'm still that old school laptop thing person. So, but yeah, I know a lot of people use their cell phones for everything. Yeah, they use their cell phones for everything. So you should definitely go out there and try to schedule and because I was going out to it must be something called streaming, real time streaming, and apparently there's a fee for that. And I was like, oh no, I'm all about free. And I was thinking I had to sign up for that before I could go live. But yeah, once I just clicked onto it, it just opened up and it worked. So yeah. So I'm just gonna just try to hang on in here for the this is gonna be 30 minutes and I'm gonna come back next week for another 30 minutes and just start small. I'm just gonna start small. Um, she says she does. Okay, you use your computer for your prayer. Okay. So your other videos that I see you're using your cell phone at times. when you're sitting at the desk. StreamYard, but you don't need it unless you're trying to broadcast. Okay. Yeah, I don't even yeah, that's outside of my element. I just need the basic stuff. I just need the basic stuff. So yeah, so this right here is perfect for me. So I'm good. I'm good, ladies. I just want to tell y'all thank you so much for joining me on the first one. And I'm going to get out here again. Hopefully, I'm going to be a little bit more organized because when I tell y'all, I just literally logged off from work and scooped over here real quick. So, yeah. So, I just pray you ladies have a really good night. And when is your next slide? It's going to be next Thursday, same time. Next Thursday at 7. Yeah, so I got the next two set up at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ladies. And I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next Thursday. And y'all have a great night. Thank you again for joining me. Bye. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the shout out. All right, ladies, have a good night. Gotta figure out how to stream.